we are live. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to another amazing FanCast. And this time we are lucky enough to have Max Blessed Holloway coming in from Oahu today. How are you, Max?
Good. How you guys doing today? Yeah, my son Joe, don't judge me.
No, this is way cooler. Way cooler. I'm sure everyone's way more excited at this point. It gives you some good scenery, some handprints. How old is he?
He's 5 years old. So, yeah, he wanted a bright blue and bright orange if he can see. So, it wasn't my choice.
He gets what he wants, right? That's fair.
Yeah.
Awesome. Did he get the boot out of his own room or?
This is where I do live streaming. I play video games in here. So, yeah, he kind of has the boot. Well, he kind of sleeps on my bed, that punk. So I don't know. I think it's a fair trade. He gets to sleep in the room if I get to play games in there.
It's payback. It's really what it is. Awesome. Well, I don't want to take any time away from the participants, so we're going to jump in. And first up, we have Lola. Lola, where are you coming from today?
From Norwalk, California.
Awesome.
I would like to ask, what is your ultimate goal with your career in UFC?
To be the best ever, maybe be the first ever guy to have 3 belts in 3 different divisions, I'm a big boy. I like to eat. I'm Samoan. I'm sure you're from California. You know how Polynesians like to eat food, Polynesian. So, hopefully go get a 55 title belt here soon. Go get a 171 after that, and be remembered as one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, I would like to ask, where would you see yourself in 3 years?
In 3 years?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully still in the UFC, and hopefully still it with a gold belt. I have no idea. I don't think that far ahead yet. We start thinking, but we see what happens. We see what happens. 3 years is a long time. Anything can happen, but just stay focused, keep training. Hopefully, I'm still in the gym, and hopefully, I still look like this, and I'm not a 205-pounder or something. It'd be very horrible, right, Lola? You have a good one. Thank you.
Thanks, Lola. All right. Next up, we've got Anthony. Anthony, where are you from?
Coming from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, awesome.
Brooklyn. What up, New York? What up, bro?
What's up, champ? How are you?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. And let me just say, I'm so hyped for your next fight against Frankie Edgar. As long as I'm hyped that I was hyped that you finished Aldo in that 3rd round.
Thank you, boss. Thank you. The question is, you from New York, you're from New Jersey. Who you going for? And tread safely, bro. I don't know. You're on my stream, so we just boot your ass if you're going for the other guy. I'm just joking. I don't care, bro.
Well, I'm a fan of both of you guys, so don't try to hurt me in any way.
It is what it is, man. It's good.
When do you see yourself going up to lightweight? Because you pretty much already cleared out the featherweight division. There's Frankie. I got Frankie ahead of me, and December 2nd, we gotta go take care of business there. But there's a bunch of guys coming up, There's that Cub rematch again. Everybody keep asking for, maybe one with Aldo down the road, and there's a bunch of other young guys around my age that I want to fight coming up. So we see what happens, But if 55 is calling, if 55 is where the fights is, and the more interesting matchups for me, I'll go up. I don't care. It's 45 is a cut to get to. It's not really hard, but if I was 55, I could enjoy pizza a lot more often than ice cream. So who knows? You might see me up there sooner than later. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. Cutting is tough, but you always look great in your weigh-in, so no difference.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. Yeah, and your guys' pizza is good, so I give you guys credit up there. I don't know how you can keep it together. New York pizza is one of the best in the world.
All right, we do have a question, though. Do you have behind-the-scenes stories you can share with us about Dana White and Joe Rogan?
Dana White and Joe Rogan, not really Joe Rogan, maybe a little bit more Dana White. Dana White is a funny dude, man. that guy likes to pick on you. Like every time I see him when I'm off season and I look a little bit big, he always asks me, "What is your weight like, kid?" So that's pretty much the talks I have with Dana White. He's a funny dude. You know, it's good to pick his mind and talk about stuff. But Dana White is a super cool dude. Joe Rogan is a super cool dude too. You know, he always give me a shout outs on his podcast and stuff. And I love that guy, man. He keep and then recently, Joe Rogan is going crazy, and everybody's going crazy as of the comments of him saying that how I would just like very badly mess up that boxer guy, Paulie Malignaggi. So, you know, I love Rogan for that. He's a man.
He stepped on a grenade for you, yeah? He says, with a few talented fighters in the featherweight division, what is going to happen to the division?
I'm going to keep on whooping ass and taking names and add to my collection of golden belts. That's all I can focus on, man. There's a bunch of guys that are coming up. There's a bunch of guys that's my age that's coming up, you know. Duhu Choi, Yarir, Cub and T-City just got booked. I think so. The division is live and well, you know. A lot of guys keep sleeping on division, man. Don't sleep on us. We got a bunch of killers on here, and we just go keep proving it.
Yeah, absolutely. You have Bellamy. And Bellamy, I always forget, where are you coming from? Is it LA?
I'm coming from Virginia right now. What's
Virginia,
up, man?
dang it.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
How you doing, man?
Good, man. How you doing? Man, you got a lock on your door, or you really trying to protect yourself up from someone?
I don't want my mom to like just walk in randomly while I'm talking to her. That'll be really embarrassing. So I got a lock there. But you'll still see if she tries to come in. But at least she won't be like barging in, because sometimes she just barges in. Like, I'm not allowed to have a lock. Like, there was like the lock on the door. So that's the only thing that I got. So she can like check what I'm doing. I don't know why. But other than that,
That's
awesome. What have you done? What have you been doing? You've been a hothead kid. You know exactly why. You must have caused a bunch of trouble growing up or something.
Yeah, I know. All right,
Give us the goods, Bellamy.
Yeah, my question for you was, who are your favorite rappers of all time?
Oh man, of all, Drake got to be one of them. You know, Drake for sure right now. But you know, I used to like listening to Fabulous and T.I., man. Those guys they had punchlines for days, so I like them too.
Was awesome. Yeah,
T.I. was sick, man. He had some punchlines, and then he made that sick movie too that everybody fell in love with. What was her name in that? Nunu. With Nunu, he made Nunu famous.
Yo, first of all, shout out to Hawaii, man. I always wanted to live there, but like I never got to. Like I live in Virginia. It's so boring compared to Hawaii. But
man, but Virginia is pretty fun though. I go up there sometimes. My manager live up there, and we go on. This last summer, I just went to a boating trip in one of the lakes, Lake Smith or something like that. It was super fun.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. But I think I might be going to Hawaii sometime like this year, next year, whatever. Do you have any like recommendations on some places to eat there? Some like really good places to eat?
Oh yeah, hit me up on Twitter about that one, man. We got a bunch of places. Hawaii Highway Inn is for sure. You need to try it out here. Roy's for sure. Probably Shakudo. The list goes on, man. Sushi if you love sushi. Oh my gosh, man. The food down here is great. But you gotta try some Hawaiian food, bro. And try some raw fish. Don't be a weirdo.
Oh,
a lot of people don't like raw fish. But
I've had, what's that called? Poke bowl, if you heard of that. I've had those before. Yeah. Those
of course I heard that. I'm Hawaiian.
I don't know if those are raw or whatever. Yeah. Those are
raw,
awesome.
bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, let me know. Hit me up on Twitter. I'll give you more.
Right,
I'm finding out places too as we go.
All right, I'll try to hit you up on that. Anything else to do in Hawaii? Like anything else, like recommendations, maybe?
Come to the best side, the west side. Come check out Macau Beach. It's the best beach you're ever gonna see.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Baby.
All right, thank you so much, man. I'm a big fan. I hope you
thank you, brother.
Edgar's ass like you did with Gilbert Aldo.
That's the plan, man. That's the plan. Yeah, watch out. Your mother might become barging in, though. You're gonna get in trouble.
I was going to say, where's Mom? I want to meet Mom. I got questions for her.
That's
They're
funny.
like all sleeping right now, so I should probably like keep my volume down. So I don't know, but
True, right?
It's,
it's all good. It's all
Tell
good.
me,
Yeah.
wait, what's your favorite rapper? You asked Max, but what's
My
yours?
favorite rapper. Oh man, I don't even know. I gotta like put up my Spotify right now. I mean, right now like J. Cole's pretty good. I got like
J. Cole's a beast, bro. I like J.
Mac
Cole.
Miller. I got like was it Uzi? I don't even know who to choose, but I guess I could choose J. Cole as my favorite.
Yeah, J. Cole's an animal,
At
bro.
least
Real
for
life rapping.
Yeah.
He's
All right, man.
well, I guess
Thank
you
you,
and T.I. have something in common then, Max. You know, you both got the punches, the punchlines and the punches.
It's funny.
Awesome. Well, so wait, have you been, I mean, Hawaii's got probably amazing concert venues, I'm sure. What was the best concert that you've been to your way?
I think so. The best one I went to was probably Bruno Mars, man. That guy's a showman. He can his shows is on point, man. He's super good, and yeah, the best one down here. But we had a WWE. I went to do it. They had 2 WWE so far down here, and I went to both of them, and that was fun. That was so fun, getting to yell and not feel bad when you talk shit to someone because it's your job to tease somebody. It's awesome.
Yo, who's your favorite wrestler in WWE?
My favorite wrestler in WWE was probably Daniel Bryan, but he doesn't wrestle anymore, so I don't know that. But when he was, it was all about the yes man.
Oh yeah, that dude was. Oh yeah, back when I used to watch it, that dude was like really hyped up, and like I don't know why he's not there anymore.
Injuries, bro. Injuries.
Yeah. All right. Thanks so much for talking.
Later, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
All right.
Eye on the door and see if we catch mom coming in, we're going to wave hi. But we are going to jump to a shout out from Andre. And he says, do you believe Frankie Edgar deserves the next title shot? And if not, who does?
Of course, this guy's beating everyone. It was like, how much title shots can you get? It's like, you can get as much title shots as you get if you keep winning fights, and he keeps winning fights. It's not his problem. He's fucking beating all these guys, to get him over here. So I respect the man. I think so. There's more interested. A lot of people get mad. A lot of people get mad at the thing that confuses me. A lot of people get mad at this rankings. Like, oh, how is this guy ranked here, or the pound for pound rankings, and this and that, and blah blah. And whatever, and then when you give him, if you actually look at it, he's the number one contender for sure. Like Frankie is the number one contender for the belt for sure, and people getting mad about him getting the fight because it's not interesting or whatever, and this and that. And I was like, it's like, tell the other guys, tell your favorite fighter to win him. Your favorite fighter lost to him. So good luck with that one. That's why the ranking system is in effect, and I think so. We're actually following the ranking system for this fight. Makes sense to me. And Frankie was the next guy up. Took so long to fight him, but we're finally here. But I think so. He deserves it, man. There's nobody else. He's beating everyone. He beats everyone. You know, he couldn't beat the former champ. And now we see how he does against the current champ. So I can't wait to see him December 2nd.
How do you feel about being ranked so high as a pound for pound fighter?
I'm happy. It's cool to see. You always want to be for the pound for pound, and I want to be number one. I want to be the greatest. You want to be the GOAT, and that's what you do. You keep working hard, and it's cool to see. It's kind of trippy, but the pound for pound rankings and the ranking spirit sometimes is just all over the place. So I just think it is what it is. I take it in full stride. I just focus on myself. Go out there, go win fights, and go keep fighting. So I'm looking forward to that.
And Megan, where are you coming from today?
Ohio.
Awesome. Ohio. What's your question for Max?
Okay, Max. So, do you have any bad habits? And if so, what are they?
Bad habits. I like to overeat. I eat too much food. That's a bad habit. A very bad habit of mine, especially when you have to make a weight division. So bad habits is eat and eat a lot of snacks. I hate desserts is the devil. gosh, they win all the time. So I love desserts. I love candy, and yeah, that's my bad habits.
Thank you.
Desserts can be a very bad habit. Megan, what's your bad habit?
I'd have to say eating. I agree with Max.
Oh, so you guys share
Snacking.
something there. Yeah.
Yeah, we have so much in common.
What's your guilty treat? Yeah, right? What's your
Probably
guilty treat, your
pizza.
go-to? Oh, pizza.
Pizza. Oh gosh. I love churros. I love there's this pizza place here in Hawaii that they do cinnamon pizza. Oh my gosh. It's to die for.
What?
And s'mores. They do a s'mores pizza here. It's great. It's amazing. You guys are missing out.
Okay,
Hawaii's the best.
a s'mores pizza. What comes on a s'mores pizza?
You know, they do the crust of bread, and then they put marshmallow, and then they put chocolate, and they put graham cracker dust, and then they put the what is that called? The chocolate syrup all over everything, and caramel. If you want caramel, I love caramel. I'm a Snickers kind of guy. So
Oh yeah. I didn't know there was
we
such
do
a
all that
thing. Oh,
It's awesome.
I'm really upset. Yeah, I'm coming to Hawaii just
If you
to
want
have
to take
that.
it, if you guys want to take you guys s'more games up a level, guys, don't use regular chocolate. Use cookies and cream chocolate. Oh my gosh, I tell you, goes up that much. That's champ level. There's contenders,
dang.
regular chocolate. Then champ level is cookies and cream.
You know, now you've got me thinking though, I wonder what it would be like to have like a Reese's instead, swap out the cookies and cream and go for the Reese's.
Oh, that might be Demetrius
It might be
Johnson
Champo?
10 times. Yeah, it might be 10 times defending your belt level. That sounds amazing. I never thought of that.
Hey, I think
Thank
we've
you
got
for
some
that.
stuff to try. You're welcome. Well, thank you so much, Megan. And
Thank
we're
you,
going to go
Megan.
to a shout out from, I believe it's Lopaka, and I'm so sorry if I butchered that. And they want to know, do you miss paddling? For another word I'm afraid to butcher, is it kamoi? Am I saying that
Oh
correctly?
yeah, Kamui. Yeah.
Kamoi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to paddle when I was 14 years old. Yeah, I miss paddling. I think so. That's what helped my conditioning so much when I was a young kid. We used to run in the sand so much damn times. I used to hate that, but paid off in the long run. But paddling was fun. Paddling was good fun, you know, being able to go to regattas every Sunday or Saturday. And yeah, I miss it, you know, being at the beach all day and not having a care in the world. Now this thing called being an adult and having life and having bills and stuff, that's no fun, you know, but I'm making the best of
Thank
it.
you.
What's going on, Max?
I'm going good, man. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. So my question is, what did it feel like to step inside the octagon, you know, with the GOAT like Jose Aldo? Not just to step in there with him, but to come out of there with your hand raised and 12 pounds of gold wrapped around your waist.
It was crazy, man. Like if you see, I actually when I'm walking back and forth, and when Jose's around me, and right before they start introducing us, they start saying all kind of like, we're here, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if the camera gets me or can hear me, but I look at one of my coaches and I tell him, that's fucking Jose Aldo. It's Jose Aldo standing across from me, you know? And, you know, like I said, I've been wanting to fight that guy since I was 17 years old. And to have the opportunity in his own in his own backyard, you know, and for the hunt for, you know, I've been watching him since he was a champion forever, so he's a champion there, and it just talks, you know, volumes of what this guy is. And it was amazing, it was crazy, it was a life experience, but at the end of the day, I knew what job I had to do. You know, sometimes, you know, you get this feeling, you know, when it's your time, and you can always have that feeling, but you got to go and show it at one point in your life. So, you know, I got out there, I got to show it, and you know, that first round was had a little bit guys scared, they were saying, but you know, pulled through. That's what champions do, and you know, I got my way, got to finish in the third, and it was a great night. You know, it's just crazy. Not a lot of people know that in America that they dropped a documentary on him in January, so in the beginning of the year. So when I went there, some of our people that we knew from Brazil was saying like he's like a national hero now, you know, because his documentary and stuff. So it was pretty crazy, you know, people chanting and, you know, chanting in Portuguese that saying that you're gonna die and stuff. But it's all, you know, at the end of the day, they wasn't stepping in the cage. They couldn't beat me up, so I had to focus on one guy, and that was Jose, and it was a fun night.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations, by the way. I'll be rooting for you guys.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man.
Awesome.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, Esteban. I'm glad we actually got to you. Awesome. So just a question for you, Max. What's your favorite city to fight in, or do you have one?
You know, I Las Vegas, you know, it's like the ninth island. A bunch of Hawaiians live up there, and I want to fight in Vegas. I want to fight this fight in Vegas, you know, and they call Las Vegas the ninth island, so that'd be great. We have 8 Hawaiian islands, and yeah, there's so much Hawaiians up there and stuff. So it's super fun. It's super cool to be up there, you know, and you know, get to have some fun during fight week, go gamble a little bit, get your mind off the fight and stuff. And yeah, Vegas is fun for sure, you know. But Canada was super fun when we went to Toronto when I fought Pettis. That was super fun city, beautiful city. And even New Jersey was cool. We got to head over to New York and stuff. That's why, and that was fun. So a bunch of places, you know, you just take it in. You know, went to Sweden. Actually, today was like a couple of years ago. I fought in Sweden. I fought what is his name? Just pulling a blank right now. But Akira Korsani, and that was super fun. You know, I think that was like 2 years ago, and that was super fun. And we get to travel the world, you know. I love going to different places, different cultures, seeing the different food, and just super fun.
I'm quite partial to Vegas myself, but this is my hometown. I was born and raised. So, and we have actually, it's funny that you say that. They always refer to it as the ninth island. We have a huge Hawaiian festival, which is amazing because the food is just unreal. And it's like super authentic, you know, just a bunch of Hawaiian Polynesian people cooking recipes they've had in their family for years. So it's awesome.
That's sick. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, you gotta come down for that. I mean, I was gonna say, not that you need it, you have it right there, but it's a little piece of it somewhere else. So, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do a shout out from David, and David wants to say, "Hey Max, when are you going to stop avoiding me on the Rainbow Six Siege? Hashtag McLovin is the GOAT." I'm not sure what that. I'm assuming that's video.
Oh man. Yeah, that's video games. McLovin is one of our friends that we play with on Siege, and man, if only you could play as good as your shit talking, man. You suck in the game, man. So we really. I was just joking,
here
man.
Right now.
I wish he was here. Yeah, I wish he was here. McLovin, you're not that great. Keep practicing, and maybe we'll invite you.
There you go. You heard it straight from the horse's mouth, McLovin. But her question is, are you bringing in anyone new into your training camp for Frankie? When you win, will you be calling out Connor? Hashtag King Max. And Max can still see you, Leela. So he's talking to you.
I can still see you. Yeah. Not really. You know, I got a bunch of guys. We got a bunch of guys that have been helping my camp. I got one guy that I actually like him, so it should be great. I think it should be a great camp. We're not flying nobody in, you know. Why fix something that's not broken? You know, we've been doing so good now. I got great teammates that leave the ego at the door when they come in, you know, and they try to copy the guy to the T, you know, even though, again, not having such a good day and sparring with me, they stood stick to a game plan for me and help a brother out. So that's why I love my teammates. So we're going to bring nobody in, and, you know, after the fight, we see what happens, you know. That guy been talking about me now, and he's finally running his mouth about me. So, and he's over here trying to talk like he's giving me props, but throwing jabs at me. All these freaking MMA sites trying to act like he's like saying nice stuff about me, but he's actually throwing jabs at me. So we see what happens. He's gonna get his. We see if he even comes back to MMA. If he come back, then they know who to call. They know what fight is the hardest for them. So you know, it's on them.
Ooh, this is good. I didn't know that that was actually happening. So now I'm going to have to, you know, go and stalker it all out and see that this is exciting. I want to give you a moment, Max, to go ahead and your final wishes, whatever you'd like to say to your participants. So floor is yours.
Hey, thank you guys for coming in and tuning in. If you guys haven't, I'm sure you guys already do. You know, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And I don't like talking shit on top of Instagram or Twitter to trolls. So that's your guys' job. Just let you guys know, if you guys back me up, you guys get some brownie points. I'll like you guys comment and stuff. So it'd be great for all that. And I'm just joking, but thank you guys again for coming in. I know you guys could be doing other fun stuff, you know, like playing games or eating food, or, you know, finding new ways to make a better s'more. So thank you guys for coming through, and I hope to talk to you guys all soon.